again, people. It's me, it's Blunt Ted. It's another episode of Blunt Ted Talks. Now, first of all, thank you very much for all the new subscribers that have come through. And secondly, if you haven't subscribed already, then please consider hitting that button and tapping that bell to get all notifications for our future uploads. Okay, so to get into this one, it's a bit of a strange one. It comes from a conversation between Simon Jordan and John Smith, super agent John Smith. And it's with regards to the Newcastle takeover and everything that's going on with the Premier League at the minute. Obviously, the Premier League are in trouble. They've lost that money from China. There's a lot of clubs that are going to be losing out over this. So they need rescuing slightly. They need a cash injection. So something was mentioned in a conversation. It's up to you what you make of this, because I can't figure out what to make of it. You know, at first glance, it seems like it could just be a throwaway comment, just an idea that he's had. But then, looking into it, maybe it's not. Maybe there is more to it. From his tone of voice and just the things that he was saying, it's almost like he let it slip slightly and was trying not to say something, but was just too overexcited. So that's the reason why I'm doing this video. It's another thought. And if it's not something that's happening, then it's something that could possibly happen. It's something that's worth thinking about. So yeah, could there be a new twist to this Newcastle United takeover? Could there be another route in? Nah. One other thing they've said is pretty much that the takeover will happen at some point by whatever route, but it just may not happen by this elegant route. So I'll play the clip anyway. I'll play the clip for you. Here it is.
Exactly, you're him.
No, absolutely. I had an interesting thought or an interesting vantage point that was put across my psyche about who could potentially offer the funding to the EFL as opposed to, say, Americans. Perhaps somebody that was perhaps looking at a Premier League football club at some point. John, would I be a bit
you're being a little bit naughty there, Simon. Yeah, look, there is
what are you saying in this?
Yeah. Look,
you're not talking the Saudis, eh?
What a way to find a way around
I was
things.
going to say, if the Saudis were to ride into town and say, oh, by the way, we just like to help English football because we love it and we very nearly became part of it, so here's 50 million.
It'd be a very difficult argument to push back on.
Whatever. Yeah. It's very difficult for the Premier League then to turn around and say, oh, by the way, no, you can't own that club if they came back.
So these are discussions you're having too?
Those discussions are embryonic. That's the word I was speaking.
Right.
They're
Early
embryonic
stages.
and they're out there, and so yes, I agree. There will be a solution, even if it is not as elegant as the one we've just articulated.
Is it the same people? Public Investment Fund.
It's always the same people. It's the government.
Yeah, which equals.
Yeah.
Either which way, Simon.
Interesting one, isn't it?
There's a solution here.
There's always a solution.
So yeah, that's the clip. So what do you make of it? Is it just a throwaway idea that he's had, or is he basing it on something that you might have heard or something he might have been told by somebody? Who knows? But yeah, it's one to keep our eyes on. And if it's not happening, then maybe it could happen. Bit of investment from Saudis, then got no chance of turning down that takeover then with Mike Ashley. Got no chance. Can't be like, well, we'll take your money, we'll take your 50 mil, we'll take your 100 mil, but we're not going to let you buy a club. And right now, I don't think the Premier League are in any financial situation to be able to turn the money down. So that's the video. What do you make of it? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is it just a throwaway comment, or is it something that could be bubbling away under the surface? Could it be an idea that's been knocked about? Have conversations happened anywhere? Who knows? So it's me, it's Blunt Ted. It's been another episode of Blunt Ted Talks. Like I said, thank you very much for watching, and thank you to all the new subscribers. And if you've not already, then please consider hitting that button. Thank you very much. Peace.